welcome everyone. I hope you guys are doing well today. We're gonna finally beat Von Karma's ass. I am done with this man. Even today, when I was sitting up stream, he had me stressing out. I want to be rid of this man. Please tell me that I don't see this man ever again in any other trial, because I don't think I can take it. The stress will definitely kill me. But yeah, we're gonna continue with the investigation case 3. Can't remember what number case I am on, but it's Turnabout Goodbyes. I think it's the last day. Like, I think we're on investigation day 3 of it, and then the last part of the trial, and then I'll finally be done with this case. There's definitely a lot more I am very interested to learn about with this case, but my god, I am so tired of this case. I want to be done with it. It's taken me much longer than I expected. I kind of underestimated how long these trials are. I thought I'd probably finish this case in like 1 to 2 days, but it doesn't seem like that's happening. Also, I learned from my last stream, a fellow VTuber Daishiva told me about latency in streams, and for some reason I thought that was like the quality of the streams, but not how delayed chat is with everything. So I'm just like, yeah, so my latency is lower. I think I have it at the lowest or maybe middle. So now chat can be kind of cut up a bit more to what's actually streaming. So hopefully that is a much better experience. Unfortunately, because my latency is now low, automatic closed caption does not work. So I got to figure out a solution to that one. But that's for future Lottie, not for Lottie now. But yeah, that's really fast now. It is. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I didn't even realize. I knew nothing about latency when I started streaming on YouTube. Like on Twitch, I don't think I had that problem or those options, so I didn't even think about it until Shima told me about it on Monday stream. But yeah, so this hopefully will be a bit better experience for chatters. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and just dive on in, and I will hopefully not die of stress. Pray for me. Ugh. Oh, wrong buttons. Oh no, it's the same thing. Hold on. No, go back. There we go. I didn't even read. Okay. We still gotta investigate that guy. Okay. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? Possibly. I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he never takes someone's life. Never. Nick. Be prepared for the wild ride? Oh no, is it gonna stress me out like this case is already doing to me? Hello, butts. Yo, how's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles. Huh, Maya? Hello, Emily. Welcome, welcome. Swooning? Me? Oh, yes. I do remember feeling faint. Right on. Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that. Come on. I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. Okay, sir. You did definitely help us out, but come on. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't here, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. Ha 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 ha. Oh, he's laughing it up. He is enjoying this. But seriously, Nick, that bullshop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. Yeah, I don't trust him at this point. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Well, it'll spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? I think he is. Hopefully. Nick, I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Let's go. Us two? Yes. You guys helped out a lot. Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me. Right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me? No, you helped a lot, Maya. But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah. Why me, Nick? You don't even know himself. Enough of the silent treatment. Oh god, how much more investigation do we have to do with this? We're gonna have to talk to that boat guy again. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait. Was that when you two were classmates? Yeah, in grade school. They saved me. Miles. And Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know? What? Backstory? Hey, Larry. What's he talking about? Huh? Oh, Larry, useless! Never forget about you being useful. You're useless now. What do you mean you forgot? Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear this story today, and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. Yes, lore, backstory. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial. Oh, okay. I think I did something like that in high school, maybe? Alright, so what happened at the trial? You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why'd you forget though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with the code, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. Ah, so they assumed he did it. So they thought you did it? Yeah. The kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as a defendant. Oh no, look at him crying! This poor child! I didn't do it. Guilty. He did it. Guilty. It was you. Oh damn. These kids do not play. Holy crap! And it just kept on going? My god, are kids this cruel? I can't really remember my time in 3rd grade, but I don't remember my classmates being like this. And I feel like having kids decide this kind of trial is not the perfect way to go about this, right? In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. Like, do they even have proof besides them not being there? Where's the envelope itself? I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money has been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. He shouldn't have to apologize. Oh, everyone was ganging up on him. He really was about to admit defeat. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. Yeah, I know who that is, right? Miles? Yup. Look at him with this bow tie! He reminds me of Conan for Detective Conan. It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But, Miles, it was your money that was stolen. That's even more interesting that it was Miles' money, because you would think he would just accept the apology. Well, any other person just might. Huh. Why don't you all just shut up? This is always how it is. Everyone getting up and picking on one person. Is that Larry? Yeah, that looks like Larry, all right. He definitely looks like he plays in dirt and eats dirt. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. Like, did the classmates apologize to him after that incident? Because I would not trust any of them ever again. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally. See, so it wasn't about getting Phoenix to look innocent, as he didn't want himself to look guilty. But something smell. It's usually the butts. Yeah. So what happened after the trial? Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney. Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident. Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark suspicions of a demon attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts." The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happens? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he'd become who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean that's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? Now, if they ain't no BL romance thing happening right now. If I was a defense attorney, I knew he had to meet me whether he wanted to or not. There's no shot that's why. All because of Edgeworth? If they don't make out already? In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believed in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick. So, is that why you helped me out for free? Yeah. I hope it because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I do it for free. Have you not paid your fees yet? Oh, Nick! Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth. This is the last thing we do, okay? Right. It very well may be. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. I settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, what's going away? Okay, let's go. Okay, what evidence do I have now? Hold on. Buttons on the controller. Alright, okay. Okay, controller. Okay. I'll just look at that later. Alright, we need to go back to the lake. Will he be at the boathouse this time? Oh no, wait, they say he disappeared. Last time he just vanished and we don't know where he is. That's why the trial was delayed again. Okay. So we gotta somehow find this man. Hey pal, a long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up, I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No prob, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch a criminal. You got this, Gumshoe. I believe in you. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. Huh? No one can go into the woods today. The woods? Like not the actual park, but the woods itself? Where Lottie was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. I guess Lottie's in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Alright, so that just automatically says we can't even go to the woods. Alright. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing? Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. Alright. Can we go back inside? That old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Ahem! Oh, please. I know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Oh, Grossberg? Okay. Hello, what might you be doing here? Out for a walk, Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see? Mr. Grossberg? This is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. Ugh, that is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Our main witness is kinda out and about, so we're kinda screwed at this point. Ho ho, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. Are you gonna help me out? I may be able to offer you some assistance. Okay. Thanks, dude. Okay, definitely will hopefully remember that. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? Okay, we're gonna finally go inside. Okay. Can I? Safe, he had a safe, right? Can I go in that safe? He left Polly. Nobody's home. Hello, hello. Squawk. He may be helpful. Oh, right. He was kind of connected to that. Definitely, hopefully he gives me some good information. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Okay. Hello, hello. Squawk. I can't believe he ran off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Okay. Is she okay? She just keeps on repeating. Okay. Okay, controller, let's not. That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Squawk! Let's open it, Nick. Come on. We have nothing else to lose, and we don't know where this man is, so we might as well. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Could there possibly be a note that says, I did it on it? But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. What's in it? A letter? Aw, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Excuse you? Nick? Why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Please let me read it. Get your revenge or Miles Edgeworth. It also says, this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Edgeworth and his dad? The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. That is definitely evidence we need, right? Can we bring that to court? Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here, in perfect detail. And it was locked up too, so it's definitely something important, but who gave this to him? What do you think it means, Nick? Someone had to direct him for all this, right? I don't know. But it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? What did he do so bad that the caretaker wanted to get revenge on him? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Alright, now it's been added to the court record. Is there any other reason for me to be here? I think that was like the biggest evidence I needed, right? You should probably just shouldn't kidnap her. Please know about her. Yeah. I'm sure they'll do something. Okay, we're gonna leave Polly here. Great, now the bird's going to save me. Okay, I don't think there's any more evidence here, as far as I know. Let's check to make sure. Say, Nick, don't people usually put up pictures of fish up on the wall to boast about them? Yeah, I guess so. You mean pictures of fish they caught? Yeah, okay, so they're talking about the fish here. Right, but don't all the fish on the wall here look really puny to you? Well, you know what they say. You should have seen the one that got away. Except the one that got away from us was the caretaker, and we did see him. Why do I feel like we're having two different conversations? Okay. Nothing under the kotatsu, right? Looks like you didn't turn the heater on. Okay. So since the trial, he has not been here. Nothing in the trash can? Watch it be a nothing burger. What's wrong? Huh? Oh, never mind. What? Tell me. Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pinky Princess special this week. Okay. Of course. That's why I didn't want to tell you. Okay, yeah. We're good. We're good here, right? Okay. Since we have that, where... Oh, no. Public beach. Go back to the entrance. Where do I want to go? Detention center. Miles might know something because it talks about getting revenge on him specifically, and I want to know why. Hey, buddy! Are you doing good? I swear, this will be your last day here. I'm getting you out of here. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about that class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Grossberg also asked you, right, okay, after talking to Miles, I'll definitely go to Grossberg and see what he has to say. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade? Lunch money? You don't remember? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks for that, man. Vote of confidence. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. Yeah, it's kind of sad it only matters to Phoenix, but I think that's still good either way. He has the memory of the whole thing. You haven't changed a bit, have you, right? So simple, to a fault even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think it changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Alright. Oh wait, can I show him? Oh wait, hold on. First we'll talk. I want to see if I get any clues, then I'll show him the letter. Hey Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What reality? What do you mean? My father was taken from me. And you want me to defend criminals? Oh. I'm sorry, right, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes. The man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the 3 of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney argument in court. Oh. Even more so because he's a child and they probably won't believe what he says. He claimed Yanni Yogi had not been of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to the lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. Aww. That's kind of sad though. He kind of saw the system up close and he saw it didn't really work in his favor. It didn't help find the killer of his father. What's your relation with Von Karma? He's my teacher and a man who deserves respect. Even after what's going on, okay. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. Yeah, I figured that. Some of the movements Von Karma does in courts are the same things Edgeworth does. So, he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, In his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent, ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. But isn't that your job to kind of figure that out, though? At least without a shadow of a doubt? All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty, perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right. Now's not the time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I admit. No kidding. Okay, we have the thingy. Hold on. Ooh, thank God, it didn't go crazy. Okay, so what did you do? Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where the boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Ooh, what did you notice? Revenge? On me? Who is that old guy anyway? Is that guy, what was it, Yanni Yogi? I don't know. It has to be him. That's the only thing I can think of. Unless we got a mysterious extra person here. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So, he was following this letter then. Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond? It also says this is your last chance. Before the DL6, it has to be him, right? I need confirmation to be sure. Last chance. Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Yogi? The suspect in the DO6 incident. The one who was found innocent. Huh. So if he's saying they get revenge on Edgeworth and Hammond, Hammond was the one who defended him, right? So why would he get revenge on him? Huh. Okay. I can understand about maybe Edgeworth, but why Hammond? Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in the elevator together 15 years ago. Right, because the earthquake happened at the courthouse. Okay. The quake was incredibly strong. He defended him in a dirty way? Oh, I getcha. He probably didn't like how he defended him. Okay. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. That would make sense why he'd have a gun on him then, right? Do bailiffs have guns in court? They're like the security in the courtrooms, right? The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe. Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help! Get us out! Hey, don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. Oh. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in the hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent. Huh. But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would we want to take revenge on you? Right? He was a kid at the time, so why? What did you do? Did you do something? Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? If Yogi didn't do it and Edgeworth followed, do not tell me Edgeworth accidentally shot his dad. I am not. I rebuke that. No. Oh my god, please no. A memory of a murder. Please do not do this to me. Do not make his past even more tragic. I think the time has come to tell all. Please, no! Oh my god. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. That's even more traumatic! I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Please, do not do this. Do not do this. I can't breathe. Oh my god, can we not? See? No. Alright, yeah, use it more often. Okay, can we? How? How did he take the gun from him if he shot his father? You're using up the... I don't want to do this anymore. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. What? What are you... Stop breathing my air. Oh. He's attacking father. Then... No! It was an accident! He tried to defend his father and he shot him? Nah, tell me it ain't so. When I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in the court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I picked up the pistol. He tossed it? And get away from my father. He tossed it and it went off. That's even worse. Just keep hope and trust in Edgeworth. I'm trusting in this man. I can't accept a reality where he accidentally killed his father. And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. Is there... Can I get a security camera of the elevator, please? Some footage? But... That's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that's kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories and self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. I mean, with the power of friendship and miracles, there could be footage. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean it was me? I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. What are we gonna do, Nick? What can we do? Pray. All we gotta do is pray at this point. I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, Maybe. Grossberg, please? Grossberg, we already checked the files of police, so... There is Nick. There's someone else who knows about DL6. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna see Grossberg, right? I swear to God. Here we go. Yeah, bro, please. Please tell me you got something for me. We do have a fourth player, though, who would instruct Yogi and why. Right? We got a mysterious person. I honestly have no clue who this person could be. Mr. Grossberg. Hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. And no kidding. I can't believe you're not. My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened, It's Mr. Edgeworth. He... I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father. It's only a dream. Only a dream. I wonder. Bro, not you too. What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, Because it kind of makes sense in the context of this case, but I don't want it to make sense. Well... Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep, he wants to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. As you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. I mean, taking revenge on a kid all these years later, though, is kind of wild. I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. Alright. It makes sense, but I hope not. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister? Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. That's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result? He has a perfect win record in court. You know, it's interesting how everyone just knows about these facts of Von Karma, of him basically doing illegal activities, but they do nothing about it. Is he that powerful? To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And? He lost. How? Wait, never mind. I understand how in these days with how stupid some people are. And died in despair, as it were. I see. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent. That's what my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. I mean, what would you expect if you call a medium to help with the murder trial? That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see? Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. What? Okay. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. Where are we going with this? This trial is getting crazier. Now you're telling me his ghost didn't want his son to get in trouble or have that trauma, so he just framed an innocent man? So you're saying he falsified his testimony, quotation marks on that testimony, all right? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. but a possibility nonetheless. What the hell are we doing? What is this case? Are we... Can I show him that thing? Is he... So this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. Huh? His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially, he was ruined. Huh? You'll understand soon enough. Okay. Wait. What is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? Is it Von Karma? Did Von Karma orchestrate this whole damn thing? Bro, was it Von Karma? I swear to God. Oh, I didn't mean to press that. Bro, do not tell me it was fucking Von Karma this whole time, right? Bro, was it Von Karma? Well, I'm not sure. It had to have been Von Karma. Unless Yogi, he wrote that himself? Von Karma. Von Karma, do not tell me. Bro, this man is diabolical. Wait, you're right, it was fucking Von Karma. Oh my God. Bro. And he knew all this shit. Oh my God. This is Von Karma's handwriting. I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports. What? But that means Von Karma wanted to get Edgeworth, like, falsely accused of murder? Does he still have this grudge with his dad, even though his dad has been dead for years? The one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was, bruh, get Von Karma out of here. Life sentence. Correct, Manfred Von Karma himself. What does this mean then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? It's because this damn... What do we got, man? Why would he want to... Oh my God, what I got? DL6 incident? Polly... RMF delete, what is that? The autopsy report? Why would he frame Edgeworth out of all things though? Like, is it because of the incident? Are you for real? The incident, yeah. Is it because of that? This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow. So tomorrow will see the completion of not one, but 2 trials. All thanks to the statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage the DO6 incident has done will never be eased. Okay, so it's not that. Why would Von Karma do that? What? I'ma just click on everything and hope it works. Gregory Edgeworth? He was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss. I wonder what had become of Von Karma were he alive. Huh. What? Ah. Why would Von Karma do all this? Notified is written on the back. Huh. What evidence will work in this case? So the thing, let me see, hold on. Okay, so the picture didn't work, and the DL6 incident case didn't work. Polly's like, bro, it can't be Polly. Not the metal detector that we still have. Not the weapon. Overhead map. only have Misty? I don't know. Why would he do that? She was a beautiful woman, yeah. I'm truly sorry about what I did. Huh? Sorry about what? I think I'll stay out of this one. Why? Why would he frame him? Now I'm confused. What evidence do I have? Oh wait, am I done? Oh, I was done! I'm stupid! I thought I had to present something. I'm good, okay. Never mind. Okay, so where do I want to go now? We're done talking with him, right? Oh no, we got one more. If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. Please do not bring up that trauma in court. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no. But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. Did Yogi tell him? That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting— Bro, Gregory has been dead for like 15 years. Get over it. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. What happened in the trial? How? What traumatized this man to want to falsely accuse Edgeworth with all this? What happened to the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Bro, one little penalty, one little strike on your perfect record? Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. My God, that is wild and petty, and he waited all these years just to get his revenge for that one little strike. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see? Vacation? Bro had to go to therapy for that trauma. A vacation? Training arc? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. Important information? Yeah, definitely keep that in mind. So they said he took a vacation for months after that. Okay, so that's definitely before Edgeworth's dad was killed. Okay, let me try and hopefully remember this. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, couldn't he? Why would he take such a long vacation? Huh. What do we do, Nick? Why would he take a long vacation? Von Karma is going to bring up DL6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know? Please, bro, give me a break. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocent. I can't believe he killed someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. The police materials. Ooh, okay. So can we go to the police station? How does this work? Back to the office and then the police station, right? 1 day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. Okay. Police station? Yes. Hold on. There you go. Okay. Please. Gumshoe, help me out, man. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for that old guy, Yogi. It's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like the Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again, please. I'm begging you. Well, now I can't have you just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway. Von Karma? You can go in as long as he's there. Von Karma? Yeah, he just arrived actually. Okay, we're gonna beat up the crap out of this man and walk out like we did nothing. It was not us. Von Karma's in the records room. Nick, let's hurry. Brace yourself. Brace myself for what? What are we gonna do in the records room? Oh my god. What is this? What is this confrontation gonna be like? Dusty as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Where is he? Don't tell me he's hiding. Von Karma. Now, is there another part? There is not another part. Wait, that's open. Is that important? Huh. One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in it recently. The label says unsolved cases, evidence. Unsolved cases? Nick. The file for GX6 is completely empty. What? What are you doing in here? Hey, Von Karma, what's up, sir? Ready to have your bones broken? Oh my god! Why does he look scarier up front than in court? Holy shit! Nah, I don't like how he's staring at me. Bro, I don't want to look at him. I can't even look at my screen. He's actually scary like this. You. Yeah, hey dude, don't look at me. How do you know my name? What? Have we met? Hello? I've been against you in court this whole time, these past 2 days. Am I that insignificant from him? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? Ahem. I beg your pardon, you see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They're like bugs to me, needless things to be crushed. He is so scary, I do not like the way his face looks right now. It's the eyes. Like, I don't mind the smile, it's the combination of the eyes and the smile though. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Bro. So, why are you here? Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second rate. Mr. Von Karma. You had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere attorney. Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. Yeah, why is that? What is your game plan here? That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Nah, what's your game plan? Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. Do you know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow? We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DO6 in the court tomorrow. Can I show him that damn paper? This is your handwriting, right? Are you gonna... Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. And he's admitting it. Why do we not have a recorder on us? Like how? What? So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter. Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring... Don't give him the letter! You saved me from a lot of needless hassle. Please do not take that damn letter. What? Nick? What is that thing? What the fuck? A stun gun for self-defense, usually. Why do you think he's admitting it? He has nothing to fear. This man is fearless. He does not care about anything. No wonder he's been getting away all these years with falsifying evidence. Oh my god. Indeed. Bro. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000? Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it. Usually. Now, give me the letter. Can we... Von Karma is an old man. Is he buff? Can we outrun this man? Toss something at his head and take off running. Toss papers as a distraction and we're gone. Please don't let this man take this damn paper. Maya? Nick, run. What? There's no shot. He tasered Maya? Maya? I can't leave her now. Out of my way. Oh, well, I got shocked too, so... Well, we're kind of screwed, aren't we? How are we gonna win this trial tomorrow? Please, who the hell woke us up? Gumshoe? Please, Gumshoe, someone help me. He got us. Bro, how? Did this man leave our bodies here and just walked out like nothing happened? The letters. Gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Did no one take a picture of that just in case? Back to having no clues. Oh my god. Wait. Maya jumped first. Maya? Is she okay? Not my girl. Maya, please tell me this girl's okay. Please wake up. Please, please, please. Open your eyes. Maya? Oh, thank God. Okay. The letter. Did he take it? Unfortunately. Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. It's not your fault. This man played dirty. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. Ready to finish up with nothing but your wit, a metal detector, and a single shot. Oh my god. Wait. Okay, hold on. I want to check and see what the hell he took off of me. We only have the file. Bro. I would be so pissed if this man actually took off evidence out of my inventory. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. No, you're not. You did your best. I would not have jumped in front of that damn taser. You are braver than me. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now, when we needed her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Maya, no! Don't say that! Don't say that about yourself. What are we doing? There has to be some way I can help Von Karma. I want this man's blood. I want his head on a stick. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Bro, get me out of here. I'm already stressed and the trial hasn't even started. Maya? She's holding on to something. Wait, what does she have? A bullet? She grabbed evidence? DL6 evidence, incident evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. Is that important? I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Did he not notice she took it? Okay, we have something. I don't know what a 15-year-old bullet's gonna do, but it's something. And we stashed it in our pocket, yes. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Bro, give me to court. Okay, court next. Okay, I need a water break because I am not surviving right now. Yeah, let's save that. Yeah, let me save. Yes, overwrite that. Okay. Might be important if virtual DL6 gun was maybe fired twice. Oh, like how the incident now, it wasn't fired 2 times, it was 3 times. Okay. Interesting, the connections. Okay. Oh, okay, here's the trial. I'm not really ready, but I guess we'll figure it out. Yeah. Yep. Okay. This is it. Judgment Day. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Can that actually happen with the stun gun? Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Hey, buddy, you're looking nice and suave. Put a smile on your face. You gotta be cheerful. Last day to prove your innocence. Edgeworth is looking glum, as always. And do not, I swear to God, do not admit to murdering your own father by accident. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa. What are you doing? Sorry. I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right, good idea. Maybe we can knock out Von Karma with those extra electricity energy she has. Alright, try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Oh, ooh. Gumshoe? Gumshoe, please tell me you have something good for me. Good news. What's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth? Good morning. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. They got Yogi? I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Gumshoe, you beautiful, wonderful man. Thank you. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. He must be tired. Bro will eat a whole box of donuts, some coffee, take a nice vacation. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. Okay, we gotta somehow prove this man is faking his mental illness, basically. Okay. Okay. It's starting. Okay. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. See, here in this angle with his eyes closed like that, he doesn't look scary. But that other part, hell no, that's gonna haunt my dreams. Right. Very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood. Come on, don't be awed and silenced by every little thing he says. Very well. Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. Okay, there we go, that damn act. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake, from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. Okay, how is he gonna spin this? I see. Very well. Please begin your testimony. Okay, how is this gonna work out? I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. What do you mean nothing to do? You witnessed it. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So, my testimony yesterday stands as is. Nah, I didn't like how he says he's not really a part of the trial. Bro, hello? Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? All right, I think I know which one I want to do first, and hopefully we'll pray. He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. How the hell am I going to prove it? Okay, definitely going to be... He thought he had nothing else to do with this trial. Okay. But I wasn't running away or nothing. Yeah. I went to buy food for Polly, yep. And I forgot nothing to do with the trial. Bro, you have everything to do with this trial. L? There, okay. You lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep. Seems like it. Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory. You know exactly who you are. The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. Like, can you just say that in court and they'll be fine with it? Don't you need like a medical examiner or something? Brain scan? If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof. Like, you can't just go to the trial and be like, oh yeah, I forgot, memory's kind of bad. Oh, sorry, too bad, so sad. How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? That's impossible. I'm glad you come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue. I mean, I need one of those. It's going back where he started. Where would I? Can I press here and say I know you have motive? Yeah, we know he has a motive. We just have to connect it and make him say that he's Johnny Yogi. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He cannot hold a grudge. It's impossible. I had to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Please, what do you want? Yes? Yes, Your Honor? You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness' memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Yes, it does. I have to prove it, though. I swear I can prove it. Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies. Order, order. Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Oh, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he? Like your dumbass don't even know who he is, I swear to God. Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name. It is fucking Johnny Yogi. His name is Johnny Yogi, a former court bailiff. Yogi? That name seems familiar. Oh! Johnny Yogi from the DL6 incident. It figures the judge who would have heard it. It was such a famous case. But what does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright? This man, this witness is Johnny Yogi? Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. Do I got proof? Then allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go. Nick, how are you gonna prove it? How can you prove that he's Johnny Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Is it? Your Honor, please take this fingerprints, this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Johnny Yogi 15 years ago. So like he didn't burn his fingerprints or somehow change them, right? I see. That makes sense. Huh? Wait! If he took the evidence from the trial, would that include the fingerprints of Johnny Yogi? I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Did he foresee this? Why? The witness has no fingerprints. Wait, none? I'm sorry, excuse you? Excuse me? Do not tell me he burnt those damn things. You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. Of course you did. I burned my fingers working with that stuff. Yep. Oh my god. Oh my god. You just made this harder. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yogi, you sneak. He did that on purpose. There's no way this man hurt himself at a chemical plant. I don't believe that. Don't you usually have like a PPE or something you gotta wear, safety gear for stuff like that? You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past. Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, Judge, throw me a bone. I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. Excuse you? No. Well, what would you do, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, come on. Come on, you're the brains between us. It seems that the case has been decided, no? No. I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. Oh, Phoenix! But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There's gotta be something we have. Even Mike's doing all this to make you feel like you're earning it. Don't forget Karma's goal. To get Edgeworth to confess. Only way to do that is to bring the DL6 up. Oh my god. There has to be another way. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. There's... No! I see what you mean. He wants Miles up on the stand to testify who he is. That's the only way we can do this. Nick, what are we going to do? He's really trying to capture us. He's putting out like a little mousetrap out there with some cheese to get our attention. I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Well, Mr. Wright? Perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief, Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot? Are we about to bring the parrot on stand? What is it, Nick? No. You're not going to... There's no shots! He's gonna bring the parrot on stand? Your Honor. Bro. The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take their Mr. Von Karma up? On my proposal? I mean, that's not something Von Karma would predict, to tell you the truth, so I guess it might work in our favor. He can't prepare a parrot for testimony, can he? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. Okay. Order. Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object. Wait a second. You're the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. Might as well, man. What else can you lose with talking with the parrot? Well, if you're so desperate, then please, be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. Yeah, if he somehow loses this trial, he becomes the guy who brought a parrot onto the stand for questioning. Nick, this is crazy. Well, someone agree with your little game? Yeah, you might as well. I got nothing else to lose at this point. Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. What is she even gonna say? Her name? This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence. Except the parrot. She's my last chance. Oh my god, this is kind of depressing. The parrot is our last chance to prove Miles is innocent. At least, I think so. Bailiff, bring in the parrot. Polly, what were you doing on the day of the murder? How long has he had the parrot as a pet, though? That's quite a bird. Yeah, it's a bird. I don't think you expect anything else from it. Please tell us your name? Question mark. Name. The witness is ignoring me? You're not speaking to her correctly, sir. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Ahem. Very well. Witness. Who is your owner? Please, testify for us? There's no shot. Hello, hello, Squawk. Oh my god. That was it! Oh my god! I'm gonna lose my mind. There's no shot. Yeah, so we're gonna have to press the parrot, apparently. Okay. We gotta put some pressure on Polly, get the evidence out of her. Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well. Begin your cross-examination. Right. Alright, okay. What are you gonna do, Nick? Pray. We're gonna pray for ourselves. I don't know. What are we doing? You're the one who called the parrot up. This is your idea. What do you mean you don't know? Bro, ask any question, something. Don't look stupid in front of everyone. More so than usual. Okay. Okay, well... I guess that's the only thing we can press her against, right? Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. He's really treating her like a witness. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Maya, please save us. Right, what do I say? We need to know the name. We need to have her to say her name, right? Maybe I should get her to say her name. Polly, what's your name? Polly, Squawk. Mr. Wright, I think we established that the parrot is named Polly. Yep. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity? Of course it does. Yes, it does. Huh. Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity. Then show us this proof. Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far? What do you mean, no? Do not scare me like that. What do you mean, no? Listen, bro, you're gonna scare me. We're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Johnny Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor. The proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity. What do we have? Is it the DL6 incident file? I think you might have it, sorry. Bro, you're gonna give me a heart attack. I'm already strung out I'm already so stressed out in this trial. Do I gotta show the DL6 file? That's what Von Karma wants. He wants to call Edgeworth to the stand and force him to confess to the murder of his father. Oh my god. I think... Oh, I can check it? Ooh, there's more! Right. Suspect. Memory. Polly Jenkins committed... Wait a minute! I didn't read this before! Hold on, I didn't read this whole file at all. Hold on. Oh yeah, I know about the elevator. The air was depleted at the time. It's no clues found in the scene. Trapped in the elevator, trial with his son, age 9. One bullet fell in his heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. Court bailiff trapped into the elevator with Edgeworth, memory lost due to oxygen deprivation. After the arrest, fiance Polly? There's no shot. He named the bird after his fiance and she committed suicide after his arrest. Oh, that gives him even more motive for this. Holy shit, I never read this. Was this here the whole time? Oh my god, I did not read this. Then that should be it. I did not know he had a fiance. Like, they did not say that at all. I didn't read this case. Get out of here. That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is the proof on then? Show us or stop wasting our time. Bro, I not got that page. Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in the file is the information connected to this parrot's name? Suspects. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see? Indeed, it does say that, yes. What was his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly? Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible. Yeah, it's a coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Fright, does it make you my granddaughter's fiance? I'm surprised this man even has a wife, someone who willingly wanted to have sex with him, and then a granddaughter. Like, bro, how is he out of court? That's what I want to know. How is his day-to-day life? She's only 7 years old. Von Karma, get out of here. Indeed. Alone, it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence. Where am I going to find that? I don't know, man. Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If you can get just one more piece of evidence. Right. But what? What do I have in my arsenal? Very well, witness. You may continue. Continue her testimony? With what? Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi. Okay, so, are we just gonna keep on going, press her on hello, hello? Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere, so I can ask another question, right? I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Okay, so Maya can ask another question, right? What do I say? Right, I got more. Okay. Remember it was Polly who said the DL6 incident. Right, what was it? It was with have you forgotten something? Okay. I think it was this one. Pray, we'll pray. I already did what's your name? As I recall, 2 days ago. Polly, have you forgotten something? Squawk! Don't forget, DL6, squawk! If I could get Polly to say that here, that would prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6. Polly, have you forgotten something? There's no shot! She doesn't answer to that anymore. Wait, when she first said that, Yogi was with us in the room. He probably saw that and made her, like, forget that information or made her not respond to it anymore. There's no shot. She doesn't respond to it anymore. Oh my god. That's not what you're supposed to say. Forget. Something we forgot. Bro, we're cooked. Oh my god. Fry me up. Uh-oh. It's not working, Nick. She won't say it. Bro, Yogi knows. This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it? Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Right, I can do the safe number next. Okay. Wait. Don't tell me. Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we've gotten anything? All we got left is that damn code. I should try something, yeah. Yep, only with Mr. Yogi, okay. The last thing I got is that damn code. Yep, okay. Alright. Oh, do not click. Do not click. 1, 2, 2. Wait, that says this. Hold on. Court record. What was that? 25? Interesting how that number is like that. Hold on. check. Oh, that way. Huh. It looks like it says December 26th. Interesting. Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe. Huh? The safe? Why? Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay? We need something at this point, Maya. Polly, what was the number to the safe and the shack? 122. Oh, it's 1228 or something like that. Yeah, it's something. My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker. It does. How though? Yeah, it does. I know it does. Can I check my records, please? Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Ha, ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. Wait, can I check my evidence first? Don't... Give me a check. It has to be in this case file, right? Oh, it's the date! It's the date the incident happened! He made it that so he would never forget it. Okay, and that's where he had the letter too. Okay. I got it. I think I got it. Show us your proof. Book a posse link this number to the caretaker's true identity. That damn case. We got it. The DL6 case file? What is this obsession you have with that case? Mr. Wright, where in this file is something related to that safe number? The summary, it's the date. It's on the case summary page. The case summary? Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. The date of the incident, December 28. Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Bah, this is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 0001 because I'm number one. Thank you for that number. I am going to rob you now. That has nothing to do with the date. Nothing. That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence. That's all. True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately. This man better not have ran off again. Okay. Witness, tell us your name. Wait. Oh, you're panicking a little, are you? This witness, he doesn't remember. No, it's okay. He's dropping it? He's dropping the act? Ah! I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done. Nick, he looks totally different. He does. This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as bailiff in this very court. Order, order. Yanni Yogi. So, was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. He actually confessed? They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond. He said I was mentally unsound, and he wasn't. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then, this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wait a minute. Revenge? Against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Well. Yeah, but maybe someone's trying to get rid of all his loose ends at once. Robert through the murder, Yogi through confessing the murder, and one more to go. Von Karma. Where is Mr. Yogi? Oh my god. Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. Then, the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is innocent. In this case, at least. Are we about to have a trial for that case, bro? Get over it. Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you're clear to suspicion for this particular case. So, I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Have fun running a trial from 15 years ago? No, we still have that bullet though. What am I gonna do with that bullet? Any objections? I don't believe it. We're not done, man. We're not done. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything? He's done with this trial, but not the DL6 incident. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Okay. We're not out of it yet, man. That is all. This court is adjourned. I knew it. I knew it. The smirk on his face. Did someone just say objection? Wait, did Miles call it? Wait, but that means... Miles, sit your ass down. Edgeworth, sit your ass down. Get the hell out of here. Your Honor, I object to your judgment. Bro! What do you mean? I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yoni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But, revenge for what? Nick. Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's gonna say he's guilty. He's gonna tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's gonna tell them he killed his own dad. Uh-oh. What do I do? I don't want him to say anything, but I feel like he's gonna say anything regardless of what I do, right? Like, this is something that's been haunting him for 15 years. Do I just let him speak on the court? I feel like anything I do, he's still gonna want to talk about it. He wants to let this go. He thinks he's guilty. He's been harboring this secret for 15 years. This man wants to let it go. And Von Karma knows this. Von Karma is gonna stand up here and talk about everything. Oh my god. I gotta... Okay, I'm trusting. I am trusting in Edgeworth. I am believing in this man. Please, bro, just do whatever you want, man. No, I'm sure Edgeworth thought about this one long and hard. This isn't my place to interfere. Nick, are you sure? Not really, but... There's nothing we can do about it. This is his problem now. Okay. For 15 years, I had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know. It wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer. You mean, in the incident where your father died? From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer. The criminal in the DO6 incident. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for the DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me. Order. Order. I still have that bullet though. It has to come in handy, right? This is certainly unexpected. The defendant, declared innocent, is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitation runs out today. I'm not sure how I should deal with this. Bah. It's obvious. We hold a trial, right here, right now. We try this man for his crime of 15 years ago. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess, please. During this time, I'll consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. Oh, thank God, give me a break. Give me time to breathe. Before I gotta go back in here. I need some water, dear God. Okay, all right. I'm sorry, right? I just wasted all your effort. Gumshoe! We can cry together. Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you killed your dad? I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. This is crazy. Just crazy. Nick, what are you doing? Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once more. Nick, yes! I'm getting my case ready. Yes, we believe in you! We're gonna prove that Miles is a liar. He's remembering things wrong. Your case? For what? Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. Oh, what are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it. In court. He is such a good guy. I'm sorry, Edgeworth. But I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right. He looks so unsure. Oh, Phoenix, you're such a great buddy. Okay, here we go, home stretch. Now then, I would like to resume our trial. Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DO6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I like to run this one by the book. I see. Does the defense have any objections? Nope. No, Your Honor. Von Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you? Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? Here we go. Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth, I am a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm surprised he's so composed because he lost a case. Yeah, I guess seeing Miles possibly going to jail is even better for him. It makes up for the lost case. 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. Then, testify about this matter to the court. When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work. Okay, hold on. Let me check real quick. I need to... Okay, we got the bullet. We need to check the evidence real quick so I have that. Okay, the weapon was fired twice. That's what it says here. Okay. But we only have one bullet right now from Gregory's body. So did they ever talk about the second bullet? As far as I know, they only showed one. So I feel like that's going to be important. So I got to look out for something like that. Hopefully. I'm praying. Please. Please. Okay. What do you have, sir? That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. At the photo? Hold on, let me quit. He was against the floor. Wait, wasn't... There was a shot next to him on the elevator. Let me check real quick. Yeah, okay, so there's two. So we know the bullet hit his heart and that's what killed him. And there's a shot at the elevator door. So how did the second shot happen? If Miles said he killed his father, he tossed the gun and it shot. Okay, hold on. I need to see what his testimony is. I need to see how he talks about it. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. Okay, yeah. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Okay. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. It was the gun, right? I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. He said single, though. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. He said one, but we know it was two. Does he know that himself? Or is he just so racked with guilt, he doesn't even think about the actual details? And until now, you thought this memory was a dream. We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events. Ugh, the same claim Mr. Yogi has made. Very well. Yeah, okay. Okay, hold on, let me check. So can I... Hold on. So when we present that, I can present the part... Wrong way. Victim data, okay. I gotta submit the victim data. That's what it is. Because it says this weapon was fired twice. But he only heard one shot. Okay. 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 Okay, yeah. I can skip. Yeah. Yup. Yup. Okay. My feet. And you picked up the gun. Single gunshot. What was it? Press. No, wait. Present. It's... I was supposed to press present, right? Not press? Can I press here? I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. I was supposed to press present, not press. Oh my god. I've been so used to going objection. The gunshot and the horrible scream. Okay. The scream. Okay, hold on. I did that wrong. No, I gotta go back. I pressed the wrong button. I was so used to pressing press. I gotta do present. Yeah, okay. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. I know where it is. Okay, hold on. It's supposed to be present. And I gotta show the DL6 incident. And then the victim summary. Okay, I picked it up and threw the gun. Mr. Yogi was, yeah, and that was the one gun. Yeah, okay. Okay. Present. And it's the incident. Hold on. This. And I gotta show the specific one. Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. I see. No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. You can use your press with no consequences unless the game says otherwise. Also, in costume, you can hit the left and right on their testimony. Right, okay. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Look at this file once more. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? Because it's relevant, sir. I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. Yeah, I can. All right. The victim data. Victim, yeah, okay. Look at the victim data in this file. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. How do you explain that one? Mr. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot. And we have photo evidence. Because we saw it shot at the window. Yeah, the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot? Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot? Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. Now we got actual evidence though. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. What? I see. You do have a point. Mr. Wright, the photo. I think I have to use the photo next. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at that time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired has something to do with the case? Yes, I do. Your Honor, I think I'll be able to show you proof. What? Impossible. Sir, do you not know about the photo? Like, you have the whole evidence case. Now, Mr. Von Karma. Save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. For someone so smart, he doesn't really know a lot about the case, does he? Like, he should have known about the photo, right? Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof. Wait, we have the photo technically, so it's not in the case file, so maybe he didn't really see it. Do you have any evidence that... Yes, I do. Okay, we have it. Hold on, where's the photo? Nope, right here. The damn photo. Yep, and present. That would be perfect intimidation. Bro, this man won't leave me alone. I'm so tired of him. Look at this photograph. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where? Bro, do you not see the bullet hole? Your Honor, please get a clue. Do you not have eyes? Do you need glasses, old man? Yeah. The bullet's like, oh, okay, I'm about to say controller. Now it's not the time. Right on the hole. Have you tried presenting some magical evidence? As should be obvious, the contradiction is here. See, any evidence I bring would just me punching Von Karma's face. I'm tired of this man. I'm tired of seeing him. I see. A bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet, there's also a bullet hole in the elevator door. That would mean he would have to be at the door when it was shot if they want to say it's the same thing, but it's not. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot. So they're saying it's from the same gun, right? Order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went to Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, who could that someone else be? The murderer, of course. Von Karma, get out. I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. Bro, what are you trying to show me? The case summary? That's on page 1. What's in it? What is gonna mess me up? Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. Right, we only have the one bullet that they found in Gregory's heart. We don't have the second bullet. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, they will at least have the second bullet on the scene. If not, then Yogi must have found it himself, right? Then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. He does have a point. The second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. What made the bullet hole in the door, sir? A bullet hole, please, enlighten me. Order. I will have order. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. That is kind of true, to tell you the truth. So, all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I had to discount the defense's claim. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. Oh, now you're praising someone? Did you cast a spell? I didn't cast a spell, I promise. I don't shoot innocent people. Ugh, how did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? What if he hit something that could move? Oh. Have been wrong about this whole incident. Hold on. What are you doing, Nick? Nick, object, object. Where do you even raise an exception? Bro, we're not done yet. I'm sorry, Maya. What? It looks like a Phoenix, I swear to God. Mia, if you don't come out and bitch slap him right now. Nick? If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you get Edgeworth declared innocent. I'm sorry. It's just, when I saw the photograph, I thought that the 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick. Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only one bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth. Precisely. I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any objections? Phoenix, I swear to God! No. No, I do not. So you killed your father, though that was not your intention. Yes, I did. Maya, please. Oh no. He'd accepted the guilt. Maya, help us. You're not useless. Girl, help us. Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here. Right now. Indeed. Does anyone have any objections? Yeah, give me the option. I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There are so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words. Mr. Wright? Nah, I have an objection. No, we still have that bullet. I swear that bullet has to be important somehow. I don't know how, but I know it is. Okay, I have an objection. Your Honor, I object. give me one more chance. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object? Oh no. The murderer didn't. Oh no. Miles isn't the murderer. Nick? I don't know. His case is perfect. Oh no. Please. It must exist. The second bullet. What? What did you just say? And nothing. Wait! Mia? That was Mia. She was contacting me from beyond the grave. The second bullet must exist? But where? Someone took it. That has to be the only option, honestly. It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright. Wait, do not bang the gavel. Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet, it existed. You don't sound confident. What? But we just heard proof that it did not exist. I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just, someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. But who? The murderer? Phoenix, you don't sound any confident. There's no confidence in your words. The murderer? Then tell us, just who is this murderer? I'm still thinking about that one. We're cooked. Please, give me like 1 minute, like 2 minutes of your time. So the criminal took the second bullet, but why? Huh? First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet? He had to find it? The murderer didn't need it? Like, is it that easy? Like, I'm trying to think. Didn't need it? Sure, I don't know. Why would the murderer have spent time to look for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Had to take it. Had to take it? The murderer? What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Am I thinking too normal for this case? Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Why it had to be taken? Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But, the murderer had to take that bullet. Had to? Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Well, for instance... For instance, what? Maybe the bullet hit the murderer? Huh? The bullet hit the murderer? And just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? Oh! If he got hit by the second bullet, if it's lodged in him, obviously if he walks away, it's gonna be with him. Oh! It's not like you can perform surgery right there. You know. Please, accept this. Wait a second. I was just checking off the top of my head. What if that's what happened? Let me get this straight. Do we have evidence he was shot, though? So, at the time of the murderer themselves was shot. Wait, hold on. Let me check the picture. Crap, it doesn't show here. But when it had the picture of them arguing, it showed a Yogi right next to the elevator door. So if Miles did throw it and the gun fired off, and that's the one that hit Yogi, it would go against the door too. Okay, hold on. I might be cooking. Phoenix, you're cooking. You're cooking right now. Turn up the heat. And he left with the second bullet still inside of them? So Yogi was shot if he was on the other side of the door? Huh. Thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime. Yeah, I guess that's how it would work. Yeah. But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from the elevator. Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi were both unharmed. He was unharmed. It was on the other side of the door. So if someone else got shot and they had the bullet with them? Wait a minute! Oh my god! Hold on! Oh my god! Von Karma went off on vacation. Was he the one who got shot and he left because he was healing? Is that it? Is that why he left? Because he was shot and he had to go to the hospital and get healed? He was on medical leave. Is that it? So that would mean, is that why Von Karma hates Edgeworth so much? That had to be it, right? The murderer came from outside, yes? Y'all, my heart is pounding. Is that why they mentioned that? Two men fight inside the elevator. Bro, are we putting Von Karma in jail? Trying to stop them, yeah, he throws it, okay. The pistol discharged and the bullet. The bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. Oh my god, wait, yo, was Von Karma so pissed off about his record being tarnished that he actually went to kill Gregory? Is this, you know, I know he is insane, and this trial was how he got rid of everything. Oh my god, Von Karma is so unhinged. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Bro, Von Karma! Holy shit! Mr. Wright, you're truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. Legit, that's why Mia said think crazy, because Von Karma is crazy. This man is not all right in his head. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. Oh my god, Von Karma, count your days, you're through! He knows I'm getting there. What are you saying? Deny it. Yeah, I know your heart's racing, man. No one involved with the incident was wounded. There is no murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident? He's right. I can't Phoenix, please. Hey, Nick. Huh? I just thought of something really crazy. Yeah, Maya, you got this. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? Oh my god. Gregory Edgeworth did a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see? Fucking Von Karma. Yes, an unusual event for that man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Vacation? Medical leave, you mean? What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock, but took it because he was injured? Which would mean he's the murderer. It can only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma. Oh man. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed. I'm about to blow this case wide open. No, Your Honor. Well? You have indicated the possibility that the murder came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh. Nah, we're saying it now. Von Karma, you're through! Your Honor. There is a suspect. One lone suspect. Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? He can't even say it, he's so scared. Ugh, my hands are shaking. The what? Von Karma! The son of a bitch! Von Karma? Look at the smile on his face! He knows he's been caught! You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor? The one standing right over there? Ha! You don't object? I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst for my objection? Because you took a vacation for several months, starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming that I took vacation to heal my injury from the incident. Fascinating. Prove it. I'd have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify. Nick. Let's find out who this doctor is. It's no use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma. Perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. The bullet! We have the bullet, though! He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Bro, Von Karma, out of all people, wouldn't go to a doctor to get the bullet removed! He is crazy! So what, Nick? We still have that bullet, because Maya said it was in his hand when he tasered her. So that was something he really wanted, but he didn't get. Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane! He is insane! No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. I mean, you can! Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where? We kept it on ourselves. Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? You're my evidence. All right, Von Karma, I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. What? Oh, you didn't expect that one, did ya? The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot. It has to be the bullet. It has to be the bullet, right? Like, that's the only... Wait. Wait a minute! Hold on! Are they saying he didn't use a doctor, he still has the bullet in him? There's no shot! There's no shot! There's no shot! This man still has the bullet inside his body! You're joking, right? Oh my god! There's no way this man did not even try to take the bullet out of him! Holy shit! There's no way! Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? This man had that bullet inside his body for 15 years. I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. No wonder I still had it. No wonder I still had the metal detector. You don't mean... Bro, this man about to beep like crazy. I do. There is the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. He's just that crazy. I would have thought he would have taken the bullet out himself at least. Is that even possible? For all these years? Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector I so conveniently have. Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find. Oh, you're sweating bullets now, huh? I refuse. Why would you refuse, sir? If it wasn't you? You refuse? But refusing this means, are you confessing? You acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you? Order, order, order. Your Honor, the defense requests that we allow to use the metal detector. Von Karma, it's over. Give it up. Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. What else do you have to hide, man? It's proving your innocence, isn't it? The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. Haha! Speechless, are ya? Enough. Judge, I swear to God. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing. This is Japanifornia, so guilty until proven innocent. Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Bro, I need to listen. I need to hear this man beep like crazy. Oh, well, look at that. It reacted. Something inside his right shoulder. The bullet. You wouldn't mind us taking an x-ray of that shoulder, would you? Mr. Von Karma. You. It was you. Come on. I was afraid this would happen. And so, I remained silent. Huh? Is the game made as a satire parody of the Japanese? Yeah, I've definitely seen and read stories about how the jujitsu system in Japan is kinda not the best. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. Then why didn't you say that before? What? I was shot in the shoulder long before the DO6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to the DO6. We can prove that though, right? We can prove against that. But, Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Prove? Yeah, can you get an x-ray of your shoulder? Can we look at that bullet? I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here. A better question is, if it has nothing to do with it, why in the world would you right? If it wasn't part of the incident, they would have it removed either way. And Mr. Wright, do you have a better way of proving that bullet was shot from the same gun? Would it be the bullet I have, right? From the DL6? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from the DL6? Of course he can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence. That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday. Remember what Gumshoe taught us about ballistic markings? Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure I forgot about what Gumshoe taught me. With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So, sorry, Mr. Wright. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. I know I have that bullet. It has to be that bullet from the incident. What? You were close. One day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof. What? Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. Oh, no, we're not doing this. Controller. Oh no, controller, not today. No, controller. A bullet fired from the same gun has the same mark. Oh my god. Controller, no! Controller, no! Hold on. Okay, we're good. Okay. Dirt God controller. Not now. Not at this crucial point. What was it? It has to be the bullet. Still bears the clear ballistic markings. So it has to be this one, right? That's a bullet? Where did you get that? You dropped it, sir. This is the bullet used in the DO6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings? You may recall the term. Oh, thank God, Phoenix. Thank you. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a gun. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with the weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We can analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings match, we would know that both bullets have been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove that bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet and solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? Ah, speechless? Oh, there he goes. Yep, okay, there goes his tirade. Yep, there's his temper tantrum. That scream. The scream he heard was Von Karma's. I've heard that scream before. It was the sound of the bullet hitting Von Karma. Wait, I know. Von Karma's been haunting him for 15 years? Oh my God, this man is a menace. He is a pure menace. Oh my God, it was Von Karma the whole time. Everything is Von Karma. Everything is back to Von Karma. Bro. Yup. Bro, there's no shot. It's that scream I heard in the elevator. 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed. Mr. Von Karma? Haha. Only you would dare defy me. Yup. So, it was you. Oh shit! You and your father are my curse. Yo! Your father shames me with a penalty on my record. Can someone get him to stop? He's about to bust his head wide open. He is a supervillain. 15 years of terror from this man. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you. I'll bury you with my bare hands. Death, death. Okay, can we get him out? Can we bring him to jail, please? Oh, bro, Von Karma. Chief Prosecutor, I'm sorry. Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. Ooh, damn, that one penalty on his record really tore him up. It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hallway and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. Bro, I saw 3 people inside, all laying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. He killed him while he was unconscious at that too? Couldn't look him in the eyes? Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then, it was destiny. Bro took a chance. He saw the chance and said, I'ma do it. No regrets. Bro. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. That's actually kind of cowardly though. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge? What? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this memorable charade. Okay, so he's basically giving up. Call guilty on him. Now, end it. Very well. It appears that we've come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Not guilty again! Twice in a row! One theory I read was that Von Karma might have just let the case lapse if Edgeworth had stayed perfect. But after he lost State versus Fate and State versus Powers... Oh, okay, I can kind of see that. Bro, this case took a lot out of me. I'm tired as hell. Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed. I gotta say, I'm impressed. It was pretty close though. I was sure we had it. I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory. So, it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right. Yeah? I'm not sure how to say this. I know. Try thank you. Hang in there for a great ending though. There's a great ending. Also, are you gonna do the bonus case from the first game later? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do every case I can, so definitely will be another stream. I didn't even know there was a bonus case. I see. Thank you, Right. You're welcome. I think you can have done better than that. Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. It was a bonus to the original. Oh, it was okay. Is it in the Trilogy game then? She's got you there. Look at Gumshoe go, he is celebrating. Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares? See, Mr. Edgeworth, you just take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. It was, okay, this is the ending to the original GBA version. The bonus case was on the, oh, okay, I didn't even think about the other consoles this game was released on. And the original case was the final case, since why the new prosecutor as a final boss. Okay, this definitely felt like a final boss type of thing. Only the finest instant ramen for dinner tonight. We can add things like hot dogs to the instant ramen to make it better. That's how you say thank you. I see. Ahem. Oh my god, Edgeworth! I feel foolish. I would love to hear that voice acted. Don't worry. Take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey y'all! Lotta! I thought I was done with you! Lotta! Y'all were great in there. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats. Thank y'all very much. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar if no one was there. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of that, what are you gonna do now, Lotta? Who, me? Aw, I went back to college. Good for you! I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Butts? It's over, Nick. My life is over. Did your girlfriend break up with you? Oh, why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. You don't look sick. It's Fiancé. She's gonna live in Paris. Paris, Nick. Oh, does she not want to go with you? Are you gonna do a long-distance relationship? She's leaving me behind. Oh, you've been broken up with? That's fine. You'll meet another girl, I think. Maybe? I should have seen that coming. Yo, Edgy, there you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift for me in celebration. Celebration? That's unusual for you. Harry Butts, you come along tonight too? My treat, pal. Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right? I think you'll be fine, Larry. Right. Yeah? What's up? That envelope that Larry gave me. It's got money in it. Well, yeah. That's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. No shot! Was Larry the one who stole the money? There's no way. It's all started because of Larry? It's $38, right? Huh? Was that why he said he didn't remember the incident? What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. Oh my god! $38 exactly? Nick? Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. There's no shot! Buzz all these years was the one who stole it. $38? No. Larry! Larry, it was you? What are you so surprised about, right? Did he know the whole time? Huh? Larry was absent the day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to that day, 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. He wasn't even sick, this man just didn't want to come to school. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. I never was good at history. Oh my god. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. He was protecting himself, wasn't he? Everyone else was saying you did. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right? You may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the bus! I know. Really, right? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. You know, I should have known it was Larry out of all people. Well, this year is an unexpected turn of events, eh? Edgeworth? You should have told me! And now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? I'd say so, yes. There you have it. Ugh. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did. Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. Death. The death sentence for both of you. Man, if I only known, I'd have become a prosecutor. He would have loaded on Phoenix too if he wanted to use him as scapegoat. He defended Phoenix because he knew Phoenix didn't do it. Bro, he knew he didn't do it, but he didn't want to out himself either. The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth. Want to switch right? Hey y'all, line up, I'll take a photo. Photo time, let's go. And after that, dinner on me. Korean barbecue sounds delicious though, does it? That'll be a nice dinner to celebrate. Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom. Even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. This photo kills me in the best way. What does this photo look like? Show me the photo. December 29th, 5:02 a.m. Bro, show me the photo! Whoa. I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? It's still only 5? Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter? Who the hell sent you a letter? Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. Did she go on a training arc? I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless. So I decided to go back to my training. Oh my god! I mean, good for you. So like, in the second game, do we have her by our side or does she come in later? I'm gonna miss her. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. No, no goodbyes. It's see you later. Is that it? Goodbye? What time is it? When did she leave? The first trains for the mountains have already left. To the station. Please, can we catch up with her at least? A proper goodbye? Maya, still be there. Still be there. I guess I'm too late. Hey! Oh, thank God. Can I get a hug at least? Maya! So, you're leaving? Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium. He can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. But you're my buddy! Be good, okay? Wait. What? I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. But you're the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? Show Maya some evidence to cheer her up. What? I have evidence? Oh god. What? Oh, don't ask me about evidence already. Oh shit. I don't know, man. Ugh. Why do I... Oh, the bullet? Right! She was the one who had it in her hand when Von Karma, what's the word? Electrocuted her. Okay. Eee. And we still got the bullet though? Von Karma was convinced he had taken all the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you're the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you're the one who gave it to me. Nick. Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you. I'll be back soon. Please be back. Huh? I'm going to complete my training and come back. Okay. I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless. Ugh, I don't know about that. So, this is it. See you soon, Maya. Bye, Maya. Bye-bye. Not her crying. Thanks, Nick. Oh, I want to miss you. That was my homie. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. Show me the picture? Ugh. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim. What are we doing here? Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh. I got a bad feeling about this. Oh, we did it! Oh my god. That took so long. Oh my god. Hey pal, Miss Edward came down to the precinct to wish me a happy new year. And the cast call? Okay. Take a pleasant surprise. Detective... Oh my god. Then he hung his head low and went right back outside? Kind of like how he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? Oh my gosh. That was a lot. Oh my god. That stressed me out so much. Huh? Nick? Nah, haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you call a cheap date. You got a new girl? She's in Hawaii right now, though. Oh my god. I don't think you're together anymore with that girl. Oh, my leg. Who? Right? Yeah, I remember him. I heard he's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful. Phoenix, right? Ah, the defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit for. Oh, you should know. I've taken over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by. Ahem. Oh, it's you. Phoenix, right? Ah, yes. Mia's understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. Where's Phoenix? The days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see? Damn lemon. Is Phoenix on his own training arc? Oh god, her. Phoenix, right? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Did you know? Girl? Okay, keep on talking. I'm pleased to announce that Pink Princess is a hit. I sure owe that Mr. Right a great deal. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out of the public eye till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know? He was in trial with Edgeworth. He just hasn't gone around Grossberg lately, which I guess proves his growth in a way. Okay. Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounded like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit, but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway? She's out in the wilderness, apparently. Cody! Right? Who's that? You wanna talk? Let's talk Pink Princess, alright? But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her, the one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ugh, what a dog. It was kind of a shock for a boy of my tender age. Well, damn! That hurts! That poor actress! You really called her a dog out of all things? Yeah, I remember right. That lawyer guy. Huh? Me? I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them, there's a ghost. Mia? For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous. The actress is still Will Powers? Oh my god. No wonder. I feel so bad for him. There she is! Oh my god! And Miles is smiling! Oh, that was good. Okay. Let's go! First game defeated! That took so many hours. Oh! Is that the special one you guys are talking about? A brand new episode has been added. Ooh, okay. Yeah, save. Let us save. Here. E. Alright! That trial took so long. Oh my god. Like 6+ hours of me streaming this damn thing. That's the bonus episode. Gotcha. Yeah, so next time I stream, I'm definitely gonna stream the bonus episode then. My god. Von Karma, this case was so wild. Like, in the back of my mind, I was like, what if Von Karma kills him? But then I was like, that's too crazy, isn't it? I guess I wasn't crazy enough. I cannot believe Von Karma really said, is that a gun? Is that Gregory on the grounds? Okay, let me just kill him right in front of me. Oh my god. So like, I'm done with Von Karma, right? I'm never gonna see Von Karma again? It's like, none of his family is gonna come and get revenge, right? No Von Karma names are ever gonna pop up in front of my face in this series ever again. Please tell me. If I'm wrong, please just delude me into thinking that. Von Karma was the most tiresome man ever. I am so done with him. I don't want to see his name ever again. I don't want to even see his face. I am done. I am washing myself of this man. Dear God. Oh my god. But that was 4 cases. That was a lot of fun, honestly. This game is actually pretty fun. I'm kind of shocked I didn't play this until now. Sure, you won't see that name again for sure. No! Is it family? Is it a family member? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna pretend I don't know that name anymore. No Von Karma's in my life. The next Von Karma doesn't get revenge from him, don't worry. I mean, as long as the next Von Karma is like a nice person, I think I'm fine. As long as they're not crazy like Von Karma is now, I should be fine, hopefully. But I might get PTSD if I see that name pop up in front of me and see that damn white hair. Oh my god, yeah, we finally finished after like 3 streams. Wouldn't say nice, but not evil. I can handle that. I think I can handle that. As long as I'm not batshit crazy like Von Karma. I still can't believe this man got shot and didn't even try to take the bullet out. He was like, oh well, I'm gonna just keep it inside me. Evidence is evidence. I don't need evidence out in the world. Out of all things, bro just really just left with that bullet. So he let his whole body just heal over that bullet wound this whole time and just lived knowing he had that. Okay. All right, that was today's stream. I had a lot of fun. I was stressed like crazy. Next Ace Attorney stream probably honestly won't be until next year, beginning in January. I know next week I'm probably just streaming twice, and then I'm just enjoying my Christmas vacation. But yeah, thank you everyone for stopping by. Thank you for like all the help in chat. Definitely helps me. Had a lot of fun with this trial, even though I was stressed as hell. I am glad I'm done with it. Cannot wait to stream the next case next year. So once again, thank you everyone for stopping by, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Bye bye.